Hey guys, it's Rikki. Welcome back to my channel. It is officially that time of year again where we are filming another birthday video. This year's a little bit different for me because I am completely by myself this year. If you haven't been watching any of my previous videos, then you probably wouldn't know, but we are moving to Japan, and by we, I mean me and my husband. We are still in the process of moving to Japan. However, my husband, he is already in Japan. We had a little bit of a delay with my passport, so I am unfortunately still here. So that's not really something that we planned, but it is my birthday. I'm gonna try to make the most out of it despite being alone, and I figured why not bring you guys along with me, that way I don't have to feel quite so alone. I do of course have Ember here with me, so I'm not completely alone, so that makes me feel a little bit better. I get to have him here with me and we get to celebrate my birthday together. I'm gonna start by doing my makeup. I did already wash and moisturize my face with my CeraVe moisturizing cream. I'm currently not at home. I'm in some weird like temporary living house, so I don't have my normal makeup set up. I have just my little mirror here that I'm going to use to do my makeup. So after I moisturize my face, I typically will go in with my Jaclyn Hill oil primer. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to use this lip mask from Beauty Bakery. I love this stuff so much. I use this almost every day. We were supposed to be celebrating my birthday in Japan. We were supposed to have some fun stuff planned. And of course, I was gonna bring you guys along with me to do said fun stuff. However, things don't always work out how we plan. So I'm still here in Texas for an indefinite amount of time. I don't exactly know when my passport's gonna come in so that I can catch a flight to Japan, but I'm hoping that it's soon because I've already been alone for a little over a week, just hanging out here by myself with Ember. Usually what I do after I moisturize my face and prime it is my eyebrows. I'm really bad at doing this on camera, but if you want to know what product I use, I just use the Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit. I use a shade 4. I suck at doing this on camera, so I'm gonna go ahead, do that real quick off camera, and I'll be right back. All right, eyebrows are done. I went ahead and I used my Tarte shape, actually, what is this? I have no clue what this is because that's all worn off. It's some type of Tarte clay concealer. I just use this to clean up my eyebrows and shape them a bit. They're not perfect, but they're gonna have to do for today because I don't have all day to spend on them. I mean, actually, I kind of do, but I don't feel like messing with them anymore. Just gonna do some foundation. What I like to use is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define foundation, and I use the shade F4. I don't really have much planned for today. It is a Saturday. One thing I definitely need to work on is being better at being alone. I suck at doing that. If I was good at going out and being alone, I probably would go and like get a drink or something to celebrate my birthday, even if it is by myself. But that's just not something that I want to do. That's not something that I find fun doing by myself. It's just one of those things that I would rather have my husband with me or a friend with me. I did order some groceries to go pick up, and I got myself a little birthday cake so that I could try to feel like it's normal birthday. Being in this like house, it's completely furnished, so it has everything you could need to live here, cook here, everything. It just feels weird using somebody else's like stuff, especially when it's not someone I know. Like, it's not a friend's house, it's not a relative's house, it's just some stranger's stuff, and it's been used by multiple people countless times. So something about that just makes me uncomfortable with using any of like the forks and stuff and just like utensils. Otherwise I would be just making my own birthday dinner because I know exactly what I want to have for my birthday dinner. I just don't have the groceries or utensils to be able to do that. Plus, I need to be really careful on what money I spend because this move to Japan has gotten exceptionally more expensive than what we originally anticipated, because originally I was supposed to be flying out with my husband a couple weeks ago, but since my passport didn't come in, now I have to pay for a hotel, and I had to sell my car because I can't bring my car to Japan. Like, I can, but that's just not the route that we ended up doing. It was going to be a hassle to do that, so I did go ahead and I sold my car. So now I'm paying for a rental on top of the hotel, on top of everything else. And the place that I'm at right now on base doesn't even consistently have availability for me to be here. So it's almost like I can stay here on base for a week and then the next night they don't have any availability for me, but then they'll have like 3 more days I can stay here. So I'm constantly packing things up and moving and staying at a hotel off base and then packing things back up to come back on base. And the only reason I'm doing that is because it is cheaper to stay on base, but it's not the most practical thing. It's gotten quite frustrating, if I'm being honest. And I feel like if I didn't have Ember, it wouldn't be quite as difficult finding a place to stay because they have plenty of rooms here for me to stay. They just don't have pet-friendly places for me to stay in. So I would have to pay for boarding or something for Ember. And he's already stressed out enough with the whole move and us not having a home anymore that I don't want to put him through that because we already still have that flight that we're gonna have to go through. And that's like a 12-hour flight plus, well, it's actually 2 days straight of traveling depending on the flight route that I get chosen for. It all just depends on when my passport comes in. But I don't want to put him through any extra unnecessary stress right before we're doing all of that stuff. Then I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution concealer. It's from the same line as the foundation that I use. I just use it in the shade 3.5. Now that I have my concealer on, I'm just gonna set my under eyes, well, set my whole face with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I am running out of this stuff and I have another container to use. I'm just trying to use the last little bit out of this before I throw it away because this stuff is not cheap. Then I'm just gonna bring a little bit of color to my face with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer. And I love the way it smells. It makes me think of the beach or something. So it's almost like I'm getting a real tan. I am very pale right now because it's winter. So I'm pretty much just putting this all over my face to give me kind of a more sun-kissed complexion. But I am definitely just still focusing on the normal contour spots for your face. Then what I like to do after I'm done with all my face stuff is I like to set my face with the Too Faced Hangover setting spray. For mascara, I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I really like this stuff. I think that it makes your lashes look really long and separated, which is my preferred look. Alright, so the movers packed up all of my eyeshadows, so I don't have anything to use as far as eyeshadows go. So we're gonna have to improvise with my bronzer and some eyeshadow powder. I did manage to set some eyeshadow brushes aside, thankfully, so at least we have those to use. Probably just use that bronzer in my crease, warm it up a little bit. And I've used a bronzer as eyeshadow before, so it's not anything too crazy. I just was kind of hoping for my birthday I could do something a little different for my eye makeup, but this will do. All right, that gave a little bit of depth to my eyes. Probably can't see it very well. Let me zoom it in a tiny bit. You probably can't see it very well anyway. I'm gonna try to use the Anastasia brow powder to give a little bit more definition on my outer corner. Ooh, that's not cute. I'm using the lighter of the 2 shades in this little Anastasia duo. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me try blending it a little bit better. Do I have a smaller? I don't have a smaller blendy brush. That's not too shabby. I don't think it's terrible. Now I'm going to use some of that darker shade on, I'm going to use my Benefit eyebrow brush and see if I can use this darker shade in the duo as like some fake eyeliner because I don't have any eyeliner either to use. It's not too bad. I do think I'm going to smudge it out a little bit with this brush here. I'm not mad about it. Not mad about it. Let's do the other eye. I don't think it's terrible. And I think that's probably as good as it's going to get today. So yeah. That's the finished makeup look. I'm gonna see, I might do something different with my hair, but I don't know what I would do. I have my curler, but if I'm being honest, I don't really feel like curling my hair just to go get groceries. Alrighty, so I went ahead and just took my hair out of the braids, put a little bit of oil through my hair just to kind of help with it being poofy. Got fully dressed. I'm just wearing comfy clothes because I'm just gonna go pick up some groceries. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna go do. So typically we have this tradition. Me and my husband will make a steak for my birthday and then we'll also make a steak for his birthday. So since I can't do that this year, I figured I'd probably just order one from like a restaurant or something and just have it delivered. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. That way I can still get my steak dinner for my birthday. All right, well, let's go get those groceries. All right, I just got back from picking up the groceries and my little special birthday dinner. So before the sun goes down though, I want to get my thumbnail with my birthday cake. It's right there. I got a red velvet cake, so I figured we would open up these candles. I got these cute little candles. So the ones I actually got were supposed to be gold and smaller than this. And this is what Walmart replaced them with because they didn't have the gold ones. So not exactly the aesthetic or vibe I was going for, but it'll do. I did have to buy a lighter because ours got thrown away. So this is literally just for my birthday to light my candles. And this is just a red velvet cake from Walmart. I have no clue what this is supposed to be. Like, yeah, whatever. Okay, but it's kind of cute. Let's light these candles. I'm excited to cut into this, but first we gotta eat our birthday dinner. I ended up ordering from Chili's. Kind of looks disappointing. Oop. But it smells really good. It is kind of nice being able to at least share my birthday with you guys, even though I have to be alone. Definitely interesting being alone for my birthday. I don't think I've ever spent a birthday completely by myself before. 0 out of 10 would not recommend doing that if you can help it. I'm just gonna eat my dinner, probably watch a little bit of Hulu. I've been watching Pretty Little Liars and Dance Moms kind of back and forth on Hulu lately just to kind of keep me occupied. I've seen both of these series, but something about them is just worth rewatching. So I've been watching that. It's been a couple hours. I just got off the phone from FaceTiming my husband. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this cake and probably just end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate all the love and support you guys give to me on this channel. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It means a lot to me. And if you want to see my next video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss any of my future uploads. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I get my passport soon. That way you guys can see some really fun Japan content. So if you're looking forward to that, make sure you subscribe. That way you don't miss any of those future adventures. I'm super excited for it. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.